All right. So, hello, I'm Dr. Mia Luth, and yet once again, almost got the legging right. Today's third date, 6:57, 9:28, 22 Eastern Standard, and I really thought I was going to get 2 whole days of sick leave, but that did not happen. So, um, I have situations going on. It's like a mess in this joint, and I have to change everything back around. So that will not be the studio space. No. So everything is like halfway between halfway. So I'm going to get it organized. But I didn't do any um, tweeting recently because I just kind of needed to rest and get away from things. Also, people who do reviews online, you know, like you're going to need to quit being princesses about everything. Everybody on planet Earth, okay? Because like people are dying on a daily basis, and there's actual real death in the world. Yeah, people get hurt, and some of you all try to maneuver some horse crap that people don't, but they do. So, yes, I'm clergy, and I got a foul mouth sometimes. Why? Because I gotta hear that crap all the time. It's constant. And it was getting to the point where females I know, I'm like, are you turning into men or what the hell's happening? I don't know, and I don't really care. There's a lot of things I don't want to know. Right. The other thing I don't want are pictures of people's random penises. I don't know what it's been throughout my whole life. It's like you guys like doing that shit for some reason. Hey, look, my penis. Well, very nice. What do you want? On buses and trains, they do this in the US. No shit. Not kidding you. I wish I were. I wish I were kidding you. I really do. And well, if anyone's coming to the United States to get away from guns and violence, why are you coming here? Yeah, we got plenty roaming the streets. A lot of them are drunken, sad yahoos who have lost their freaking marbles. And my country is also heavily medicated. Right. So I'm definitely not normal according to the standards of the United States of America. Amen to that. But I'm tired of being sick. I really am. It's just not fun at all. I had to put my Etsy shop online, and I'm very much thinking about dissolving the entire ministry because why? Right. Everybody wants something like for free, right? But nobody really wants to do much because you want to work smart. Yeah, but you see, you have to be smart to do that. That's one of the things. And so I really have been treated like total shit by my own fucking fellow countrymen pretty much my whole damn life. You know? So, yeah, there's a reason I cuss, and there's a reason that I'm hard that way. And there's a reason that I don't just freaking all smiley, smiley for everybody because real serious, deadly, scary ass shit happens to people. And why the warmongers keep going on about it, I will never know. But I'm not one of those. Because, like, it's the same war being fought since it started. Yeah, it's just you all to an eternal being just sort of roll by in the credits. See what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm really not screwing around. the United States of America is not an appropriate place to come. Okay, if you're scared of things, you understand? Asylum seekers need every which way kind of care, and they have post traumatic stress, and so everybody's freaking, disembodied spirit, everything's going to be put right. And I don't want to have anything to do with most of it. I mean, my dad had to put up with a lot of shit from a lot of people in the United States of America who were not as smart as he was. Right? Though I'm not genetically related, yes, for some reason, me. Why did I have to get tortured when I was young? Why did that have to happen? Oh, but yes, all the dumbass Americans whose IQs are so far below mine, I really should just point it at DC and say, well, yes, you see, I do know about these things, firearms and what have you. And I do know that you should never point it at something you do not intend to destroy. So I would like my own fellow countrymen and all the loudmouth celebrities to understand you don't know what you are doing. And if you don't sit the fuck down and let people who know how to handle some shit, I'm going to tell every single country right out loud exactly how easy it would be to end the United States of America today. And so everyone will know who the superstars are. I'm telling you, Putin needs a woman. Right. Oh, he's not batshit crazy, people. Yes, people fighting because of Jesus. Excuse me. What? No. Wrong. You're wrong. Oh, I know. But the men didn't want to hear from the little woman. Well, I would like a man to step up now, please. Thank you very much, because I don't care. I'll have respect for that crap. But, yeah. All right. My Etsy shop is closed because, princesses from all over the freaking planet think that they're all fine and dandy. Oh, wait a minute. But people are dying around them on a daily basis. See what I'm trying to say? Well, I don't really have information saying they're going to heaven. So, unless somebody does and can prove it, then, right, tired of it. And I think that my own fellow countrymen actually, right, need to come clean to me. And yes, actually make sure that I don't end up in shock trauma, okay? And then having being put in a coma with my face all fucked up. Working witchcraft on me will end you and your family tree. So says the power of 3. Amen. People are worshiping old dead shit. And yes, the Luciferians have to do it by death. So that's not my fault. Pretty much every single U.S. American that I've run across has been classless and shitty to me. Right. Well, but see, I don't serve like that. And anybody who's been giving me crap as I've been trying to tell you that they're like citizens, it looks like we're all going to drop off. The United States has now put, yes, like some kind of, like the table's wobbly over here and they're just stuffing shit under there to try and look like they're all got it together. Fine, you can have it. I might leave it. But other people in other countries, though, you understand, We got to be in everybody's business, but we can't help our own. And, right. Well, then I think that we should be checking the tenets put forth by the founding fathers, which would indeed involve the United Nations. So, one of you dumbasses is going to see it. And then you're going to realize, oh, gee, we totally fucking raped and tortured. Yeah, the one who has to save your asses now. Well, Satan does make a pretty good point. I'm tired of living in a den of iniquity. I think everybody is. Like, my whole country's gone like low rent. Okay? It's just don't know what to tell you. But anybody who loves Jesus, just keep loving Jesus. Everybody else, if you attack me again, okay, right, then I will. Find out where both the keys are and just shove everybody in there and walk away. So I don't have to deal with anybody's crap. The poor and the sick. Right. Just that's what they're doing. Sapping the energy out of all their own citizens. Right. So people can be famous. Well, good luck. Like, good luck to that. But nobody online is going to be doing that to me if you don't know who the hell I am. And everybody can verify me because I got shit all over online. You understand? And I've been telling the same story since I was a little kid. And every single time I get put back with dumbasses who wreck my cars, who beat the shit out of me, well, that motherfucker did not have a good day after that. So, you know what I'm saying? You can take all your violence and shove it up your asses. All right? No, I can't be online like picking on people I don't even know and claim Jesus. So that's what I have to say to some of those people I was talking to online. You're way behind. You understand? The first heaven dies. I mean, somebody's arrogance is going to fuck this up, but you're not going to fuck it up for me. No fucking way. Kids over here, families buying them out of trouble, paying off lawyers. Bullshit, it doesn't happen. I don't do that. I don't work that way. What the hell? I like torture. It's fun. It's just too sad for some of us who actually give a shit about Jesus to really give a crap about anybody else's feelings at all. So I suggest the world leaders better figure it the fuck out. Because it's not going to be me who's the problem. But nobody gets to beat up on me. All right. And none of these yahoos, all y'all, right, around me in Elton, look, I'm a genius and you were sent help. But all you've done, though, is give me shit and curse me and lie to my face a whole lot of times and treat me like I'm some kind of freaking tiny little wee plebe in your little minds. But I'm not. The Holy Church should be ashamed of itself for not making sure I have protection. But, but, but you're not a member of, I am a member of the Holy Church in heaven. And by the way, hi, Jews, please go back home. That's what time it is. Okay? Enough. Innocent children. They're innocent. They're innocent children. So, yeah, the tough guys can, please, yes, drop to the ground and run away like little powerless serpents now. Thank you very much. I can keep shit stuff down longer than anyone on this planet, I guarantee you. Right? It isn't really that much time for fun sometimes. It isn't. And there's all kinds of people saying that they're telling the real story. And I haven't seen one who's told me the real story almost quite yet. So, you know, I may not be going to the doctor, and I might, once again, get off all the stupid ass medications that I didn't need in the first place. Now, if anybody wants to talk about pain and suffering, you understand? Yes, guess what? He's not getting a freaking penny. Yeah. Alex Jones gets nothing. He is not an inheritor of anything. So, all of you who came from nothing, you'll go back to nothing. But the hell, anybody's gonna try and marry me off to some fucking swill who can't barely think for themselves. United States of America. Oh yeah, I know. My neighbor can hear me. She loves it. Yeah, I can hear her banging. Right? Because like everybody else is so much more important. Nobody's that fucking important. There's nobody walking around this planet that was that freaking important. But I happen to know that people actually try to come in this country illegally, and you're not faring well. And I don't know what to fucking tell you, but if you believe in Jesus, just stay where the fuck you are. Some of you really don't want to be doing stupid shit. Trust me. Any one of my fellow countrymen does stupid shit in other countries. All I'm gonna say is, what can I tell you? Satan's kids are assholes. So everybody wants to bitch and complain about where you live, right? But we're actually pulling it. You understand? But then, yeah, you want to manipulate it to act like we owe all this money. And see, yeah, we don't. Okay? So, people, I don't give a shit who I gotta make a deal with. The abuse of me is over. My country abuses its own George fucking Clooney and your very pretty wife. And she seems very intelligent too. Stop bringing it here. Bring it to the. Spend time in your own damn countries looking around at the filth you guys all refuse to believe exists. Okay? We don't want to be lying to other countries, shitbags. You get what I'm saying? So I really don't care about anybody's freaking religions. Okay? Nobody has the right to attack me. Nobody has the right to kill innocent babies. And nobody has the right to be walking around on this planet because none of you made it. Which is a point that some of you just neglect to understand. Christians are not dualists. So, get it right or get the fuck out of everybody's way. The people in the United States treat their elders like shit. And there's so many other nations don't do that. Right? Yeah, it's true. And it sucks. And I gotta say it. And I try to tell them the truth in DC, but I got like rock stars and famous people and rich people trying to fucking maneuver some stupid shit. And it's like, well, you're the ones who all want the truth. But you refuse to listen to it. And I really, this whole damn planet is pretty much sometimes a big pile of crap. But thankfully, due to the Holy Lord Jesus Christ, by the way, you all are not dead right now. So don't put me in the middle of the who's going to marry the gays war. Okay? I don't do marriages, right? And some of you aren't neo-pagans either, right? Just everybody's bored on this planet. And a lot of this shit is not coming from space. And by the way, heaven is not up in the sky either. There's yahoos walking around here. I'm not sure which one they serve, but yes, doesn't appear to be one that likes humans very much. One little tiny woman, you all put me in that position. So, no, I'm not really that happy sometimes. And I'm still sick. And yet I got to deal with teenagers bitching about the fact that their brand new jewelry isn't good enough for them. Yes, it's called making sure it doesn't go in the waste stream. Ignorant human beings, wherever you may be. I'm sure China's blocked me. Right. Nobody wants to just open up and just say real crap, right? I can't deal with you Catholics because I'm a female. So you'll have to do it yourselves. Okay? Enough. I've been put through way too much, and I gotta listen to other people, and I'm like, I feel for them in other countries. Trust me, I do. I'm an empathy kind of person. But when I'm walking around in my own damn country, like, what the fuck are you guys trying to do? You saying you're leading a free world? Well, where the hell are we going? Right. And the Masons need to make this right. And you know why? Yes, for me. No protection. Gave me no protection. Yes, I'm like some third class citizen to my own fellow citizens walking around thinking they know so much. Right? Yeah, well, I'm getting tired of it. And the internet is really just a stupid place to be these days. I mean, there's so much horse crap. It's barely useful at all. And most of it hasn't been updated for years. Mhm. And if anybody wants to, talk to me about all the damn foreigners, it's like, okay, my dad, asshole, fucking grew up in the middle of a war in Germany, right? Okay, did nothing. Then people dying and all kinds of, it's just shit. Assholes who open your mouths in my country need to understand that we can be dissolved as a country. So maybe y'all want to start picking which country you want to go to. These things happen in my country. I can't stop God. And yet, for some reason, I got to get bitched at by every angry, broken head. Do you understand how many heads are broken? Yes, well, the work of Aleister Crowley is shit. And I can't fix anybody's broken heads because, right, the males are just so adamant about knowing better all the time in the church, everywhere. Which is interesting because if you actually read the Nag Hammadi, you would know that Mary spoke to Jesus alone. Oh, no, you don't know what anybody was talking about. Right. Nobody does. Like, how many people are actually concentrating on Revelation? It's singular. You love Jesus. Well, you need a freaking prayer life. Okay? But I'm not. Oh, thank you. I know. I'm not. I'm upset because I'm tired of people stressing me out about really stupid crap. And some of it's just been disproven. And there are actual real dudes around where I live think that it's okay to like yell at me like because they don't know what the hell is going on. And I'm getting a little tired of it. Yes, they're all facts. I wouldn't lie. No way. That would be mean if I lied. So I just don't lie. But this is what I got to deal with. Okay? I, I, I can't help with some of these yahoos come in and out of my country do in other fucking countries. But I got to tell you, my country comes across like the dumbest pile of flesh, and I can't take it anymore. So I have every right to be concerned about every single one of these dum dums around me who don't seem to give shit, by the way. Right? Oh, Mia can handle it. Mia can handle it. Yeah, Mia almost killed herself a few years ago. Somebody let a Dybbuk out. Nobody said a word about it, have you? It's not my problem. Right? It isn't. None of it is my problem. And then I have to deal with people who want to argue about the dumbest crap. Yes, I know. I agree. It's so ridiculous. I mean, what am I supposed to do? And most of the engineering that built this country came from other countries. And these assholes don't get that. So I don't care how rich and powerful anybody's damn family is. I mean, you need to freaking wake up and understand what the hell. Hi, well, there is an actual way to a creator can make you another world. And I tell you, I hope he does. Right. And then it's getting sealed and you're going to go bye-bye because I'm not dealing with any of it anymore. And the problem with some of my rock star friends and athlete friends is, okay, you all motherfuckers really good at what you're doing, but when it comes to DC, I'm way better than you. And some of you don't understand what embedded Americans have to go through. Mr. Snowden, I did tell someone in Homeland Security myself. Oh, I think Serco would probably just rather, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but England's on our business too because of Serco. So it doesn't surprise me. The problem is you put millions of us in danger. And that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Why do people feel like they have to die to prove something in the first freaking place, right? It's only the Luciferians that have to die. Yes, well, this has been known, but for some reason, yes, all the smarty pantses everywhere with the old boys clubs who really probably hate me by now, right? Didn't want to actually, right, take responsibility for things. How's that my problem? But yet, somehow, I inherited a huge pile of problems that should have been taken care of. And if one Major Fritz H. Luth, yes, that's where he's been, and he's now been a citizen. Well, fine. Hey, Snowden, go get Pooty a freaking woman. Okay? Enough with it all. And your child spies have been blinded there, Israel. See? Truth. And just train me to do shit and then don't give me any support, right? And then I'm getting cursed. And I'm seeing, yes, the fourth sign of possession right in front of my face. And yet, what did the church do? See, I'm not run from the Catholics. That scared me so bad. I quite literally could not freaking function for 3 years. Nobody checked on me. Nobody. That's all I get is bitched at. And it's going to stop. That's it. It's just going to stop. I don't know why anybody would hate America, right? everybody's mortgaged to the hilt here. They're freaking lost all the time because they can only pay attention to their damn cell phones. I have seen some things, people trained, and they're supposed to be, yes, the number one spot. Well, it should have been done before. Anyway, it just should have been done. So just everybody get out of everybody's business. You're all like little children. Okay? You people are going to grow up some freaking men now. Okay? Yes, please. Thank you very much. It's childish, is what happens between Israel and, yes. I mean, it just is. But everybody's praising some kind of God, and you're all acting like freaking dumbass animals. People I've cared for wrecked in front of me constantly. I've just had to go through all the wreckage of it. Well, why should I actually dare to love or do any of that shit when I just got to keep cleaning up blood for real? Actual, real, right. Well, I'm not going to do it. And I'm not anybody's freaking servant in this damn country. Right. That's another one. Oh, the clergy's supposed to be poor. All right, come say that to my face. Right. My address is online, by the way, everybody. No, I don't run and hide from crap. Yes, I think they should just do that. Two-state, it should have been done before. It would solve every kind of issue. Right? War has not helped anybody. There's still, right, wounded war vets from like wars that were like in the 40s on this planet, and you've not cleaned up your shit. There should be no landmines anywhere. There should be nothing like that. And you're killing sea animals at a rate that is so ridiculous that they're right. I mean, you can't even clean up after your own freaking wars. Okay? Syndromes and every other kind of thing. The bullshit just has to stop. Okay? My country has just been so shitty to me most of the time. Okay? And it's usually, right, so it's not always foreign citizens who are, yes. See what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of DC. I've been in there. Some of them are probably afraid of me at this point. But I don't really care. It's like I like have to completely just like put up a wall and like go straight cold hard and not feel a goddamn thing. Because if I do, right, no way, not gonna wreck me up. And nobody's gonna be dragging me to a holy war because that sucker's been done for a long time. I don't care about religion. I'm saying some of you people online, talking about people you don't know and all this, it's classless. Low classness. I'm not living in low classness. So that's what I'm gonna say. People who get pissy because I didn't contact them, I was in the freaking hospital with no family to help me. And then lost all my stuff because I got evicted because, right, you're all fucking amused and everything, but you won't help me. Yes. Well, you kind of suck that way. Everybody. But thankfully, where sin does abound, grace does abound more abundantly. So most of you can kiss my ass. I've seen so much unprofessionalism within my own government and other places. I have no fucking choice but to be like, I don't know what to fucking tell you, UN, but yeah, I got some things to say about the security of my nation. Yes. Why is it that we have to walk around with drunken yahoos that don't know how to handle their firearms at all? Okay? I have seen so many unsafe weapons violations since the age of 4 in front of my face that it's sort of like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I want a sanctuary country if that's what it freaking takes. Because I'm not lying. And this isn't about some kind of alien spaceship coming down, right, to go lift us all up. Everybody's going to get lifted up out of denial. And that is a river in Egypt. So, fine. Nobody wants to freaking help me in my neighborhood. It's like, I'm trying to raise money to help your situations. Okay, fine. Fuck yeah. So I may be dissolving this ministry altogether. I'm not going to put up with it. Not at all. And neither should any of us. And it isn't about trying to be funny. I don't want to be famous. I don't even want to be doing this. My voice is totally wrecked. But, I did mention Homeland Security that I felt unsafe in a certain situation, and it did not get escalated. So I do want to whistleblow. And I really do want, right, the U.S. American fucking superstars thinking you got some kind of clout, right? So please, stop making movies. Get over yourselves. Admit your vanity and fucking help your own country. Thank you very much. Amen. And stay out of some other country's business. My country can't handle being a leader of the free world. So what are those of us who are stuck in it supposed to do? Well, there were provisions put in place, which do, yes, involve the United Nations. But see, the problem is that like Prudy needs to understand, well, Jesus is not bluffing either. So if you're all feeling controlled, Alex Jones gets nothing. Charlatan lying through his face. There's proof. There's proof. I have proof. I have so much proof. It's insane. People, you need to stop yelling crap online. You need to stop glorifying your own vanities. You understand? All right? Jesus didn't take a hit for nothing, assholes. So that's how I feel about it. And if I were there, you know what I would do? Right. I would mercy kill him any which way I fucking could. So he didn't have to do it because it's just atrocious. The classlessness. Okay? My own American citizens can't even speak their own damn language. Right. And so that doesn't mean that they have a right to bitch about people from other countries who don't do it, right? Clean up from the wars before, okay? Actually open the Bible. Stop listening to some of the televangelists. You got it? All you need is Jesus. That's it. All the bullshit. All the red hot. Rah, rah, rah. You will burn hot, and then you will be dust. So why do I have to put up with the government trying to put all kinds of pressure on me to find out whether I'm mentally ill or not, which I certainly am not. And by the way, Anna Freud, more famous than Sigmund Freud. Ladies, just shut up. If you love something, just do it. Shut up. Who cares if you don't have a penis? Quit whining. Go away. Jesus. I don't care who's gay or not gay. I mean, you're all making big stink out of stupid stuff. Are you bored? Is that what's freaking happening? I've been scared to death for several years because I go to a doctor. Oh no, they're going to give me more medication I don't need. And I'm an actual genius. And so my country feels like, oh, well, let's beat the shit out of her and rape her and torture her whenever we fucking feel like it, which, by the way, most of you, we're not successful at, by the way. Right? And apparently I make a bad whore because I haven't had sex in 11 years. I talk about stuff out loud. And other people may not like that. But what do I got to do? I was on my way to DC. Right? But I can't go to Homeland Security because it's Homeland Security that I need to, right, whistleblow on. And various portions. So you left me in such a ridiculous situation for a female, right? And then there's people writing, I don't even know, writing poems about me. Okay, great. I'm not an angel. I'm a human being. Apparently that's not good enough for Hollywood or anyone else. I don't really give a shit. But could you all take a look around you? Everybody? Okay, right? We're all surrounded by other human beings. Now, no one has been able to prove that we are not all in the same world. And yes, I believe it's round, right? Well, you see, when you just won't get out of the first dimension, lizard brains, well, you need to die. Right? Lucifers always go by death. I can't help it, none of you people knew that. Oh, I'll get my goddess on. Right? And then I got to fight for people who have treated me like shit. And the amount of males who've been around me who claim to know all these magical tricks about women, and yet they cannot get or keep a woman. I'm mystified by the lack of brain power in my own country. And I'm scared to fucking death. There's no John Waynes here saving women. No, they'll save women from other countries before they'll save their own. So I'm thrilled about it. But if anybody fucking says a goddamn thing about one Major Fritz H. freaking Luth, retired, anywhere, and it gets back to me, that man, so much better than most of you. So, nobody can replace my dad. Dumbasses. I don't want daddy issues. Nobody gets to know about my freak flag unless they marry me. I mean, you're not funny or humorous or clever sometimes. And the fuck? If I'm going to let the warmongers just keep hurting innocents. So I'm probably going to dissolve this ministry. Why? Because you all got to figure it out. And see, nobody's going to get away with saying crazy woman because there's no indication of that at all. And nobody's allowed to push me like that and then cause me harm. And then, oh, well, you know, I wasn't joking. The National Hockey League is beneath me. You understand? Yeah, by a wide margin. And quite frankly, because of certain behaviors, they'll just have to do it without protection. So see if you can survive God, gentlemen. You're going to do it without me. All these movies about all this bullshit. Heroes running around saving people. Right. And then I get the lovely joy of, well, living with parents who want to make me into some wonder child. Right. Cramming information into me. So childhood, no, I didn't get one of those. What the hell was that? It was like an adult by the time I was 4. Well, that kind of sucks. Badly. And I don't want that to happen to anybody else's children. But you all don't give a shit what's happening with your own children, so fuck it. No one walking on this planet can say that they made this world. So if you want to stay on it and breathe air, maybe you really should put some whoop, boop, boop, boop. Yes, there's a higher power. And some of the scientists who are going to be scientists are really shitty scientists. Now, see, I did actually qualify ATC. That's me. My name, Maria Luth, ATC. Right. Military terms, that's air traffic controller. Now, see, air traffic controllers aren't stupid little bimbos. And I was the first woman in America to qualify. So I have to deal with this bullshit and everybody with their media. And by the way, the internet is not the world. Okay? So, if I were the creator of this world, I would not let this fucking lot get out into the rest of the universe and cause it more harm. But yet, everybody's from some rich and famous family, right? Everybody's clever and everybody's got this nice catchphrases and you want to sell shit. But you don't really want to give a shit because it's just too hard to carry. Because it just hurts too much. Okay? And then the people who claim Jesus, and I'm thinking, well, how the hell do you think Jesus felt? You don't get to anymore, people lie and make stupid ass headlines. Like, United States of America, you're so far behind education wise that it will actually take a miracle. And quite frankly, I don't want to have anything to do with it anymore. Okay? So some, bum rush me, like got all these big plans for me. Everybody's happy. And it's just like, hey, hi. Not really. And by the way, COVID, people. Still COVID. Still COVID. Okay? So the space aliens can go that way. Right? Because I'm a scientist. Now, I don't understand the purpose of people just ignoring people in flight right in front of their own effing face. Okay? But I'm just a tiny little woman. And the fuck if I'm going to get attacked again. Why should I have to be so tough? What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Why should I be this strong? Why should anyone? So fuck your goddamn hockey. Sometimes, fellas, okay? The hockey sphere is a very small portion. Right? But, everybody ignored that the whole time, too. Well, it didn't stop me from being an ice hockey fan, did it? But unfortunately, you deserve the ding on the cup. And quite frankly, you're chasing after stupid shit sometimes, fellas. Right? And fast women really aren't the fucking answer. Yes, the faster the STD spread. But nobody wants to take responsibility for that either. This country's doing this. This country's doing. Children, be gone. Mature people. Only. Thank you very, very much. So, my Etsy shop's closed. There's holdups everywhere. I need supplies, but I was able to do something, pull something out today. And I'm really tired. And tomorrow I have to do something which is very difficult. But, nobody else wants to do these things, right? Can get the Americans to work. Well, maybe that's why the foreigners all come over here and get jobs, because, right? I don't get revenge. And the truth is easy. Too many people get screwed over. That's the other thing. With all the fucking marriages. Oh, excuse me. No, I don't marry anybody to get it. I don't give a shit how you identify. Want to know why? Because you don't take it serious. And I wouldn't do it without putting you through 3. Okay? Quit marrying people in Vegas, assholes. Well, you're going to have to stop working for Satan then. One little woman. And I've been scared to death ever since. And they're all trying to figure out if I'm mentally ill or not. But no, Jesus. I said up. Most of you wouldn't know a hard time. Little children with firearms in their hands. Yes. See, what? Well, maybe he's not going to let you make any more flesh bags. And everybody can die off. That's what I'm saying. Right? Well, Illuminati, you did it the wrong way and you went out of order, and I don't know, you and your world will be gone from me. Got it? Yeah, forever and ever, amen. But I'm not going to sit and let people in other countries come here risking their freaking lives sometimes from other countries thinking that it's so much better. And my own country pulled the original Netflix. Right. So let's get all these people in and get the new people in and get them good stuff and make them feel happy and blah, blah. And then once we got them happy, we'll slow them down and not really care, because right now we're getting all kinds of new customers into it. Shut down the war machine. What's the matter with all of you? You don't like women? Well, I can't help it. If your women aren't smart, that's why your houses keep dying. The United States of America needs to quit the John Wayne bullshit lie to your own fucking citizens. Right the hell now. Because you're murdering your own daughters. So that's not really cool with me. And it's not really cool with me that people are on the news claiming that they're saying news when it's just like, that's not fucking news. The news is little babies thrown in trash cans. Well, y'all just blindly accept that this is all about God. Well, I didn't. But speaking of which, would you care to grieve the creator of this world some more? Why? Because somebody's profit is more powerful. Gentlemen, it's not a video game. But gentlemen, because you just have to be all the time, you understand? The mistakes are all going to land on you. But there's some women who need to sit F that and shut and quit vamping on people and quit using people. You understand? Right. It's just fucking wrong. And stay away from the teenagers. Right. So I got to be brave. Because no one else can do it. Still, yet nothing. No one from anywhere has, come to sit down and say, you want to whistle blow? Leaving me unprotected the whole effing time. Well, see, this is why I have faith. I don't want to be tough. Assholes. But by the way, it's pretty much German engineering made a lot of shit happen in this country. And the Italians and then right and the elder nations. So my nation's just a punk ass fucking kid. And I'm sorry. But it's not allowed to freaking beat me up. Everybody just, I was in a good mood. I'll get back in a good mood. $1,000 was all I needed to get this whole thing stable. But everybody thinks that they know everything. And John freaking Mayer needs to be apprehended and not be allowed near any women. And he's going to need some rabbis and a few priests. Thank you. Billionaires don't get to decide for everybody else. And there's not a single human being that can walk around here picking up a stone in a glass house. Not a one. Now, that was the lesson. Let us not forget that. Now, I do believe that Mr. Putin does, right, believe in Jesus. Well, maybe he should double check. Thank you very much for not helping me, most of you, and treating me like shit. Made my decision very easy.